Mature ovum, ovulated secondary oocyte. Corona radiata, follicle cell layers surrounding secondary oocyte. Zona pellucida, glycoprotein layer surrounding ovum, only one sperm gets through. Process of fertilization. Sperm swim from vagina, up cervix, up endometrial lining and into fallopian tube. If female is near the middle of her menstrual cycle, then a secondary oocyte may be present. Typical location for fertilization is in the fallopian tube. Many sperm work to get through corona radiata. 1. Sperm that make it to zona pellucida compete to get into ovum. Only one gets in, by secreting enzymes held in the acrosomes. 2. First sperm to get through has its plasma membrane fused with ovum's plasma membrane. This initiates cortical reaction. Cortical reaction. In cytoplasm of ovum, all around plasma membrane, are small vesicles called cortical granules. When the two gametes fuse their plasma membranes, the cortical granules fuse with the ovum's membrane and secrete enzymes to the outside. The enzymes cause a chemical change in zona pellucida, making it impermeable to sperm. Note, this happens immediately after first sperm enters to ensure that only one sperm fertilizes egg. Pregnancy. Early embryonic development. First mitotic division till to 24 hours after fertilization. By the time the fertilized egg, zygote, reaches the uterus and is ready for implantation in the endometrium, it is 100 cells, till to 7 days later. Embryo at this stage is a blastocyst. Outer cells become the placenta. Inner cells will become the embryo. 2. Early pregnancy. If implantation occurs, then embryo will secrete its own hormone, HCG, human chorionic gonadotrophin. The HCG gets into mom's bloodstream and targets the corpus luteum. It stimulates the corpus luteum to continue secreting progesterone so the endometrium stays intact. Positive pregnancy test indicated by presence of HCG. This is only made by embryo. 3. Role of the placenta. After implantation, the blastocyst, outer layer, and mom's endometrium form the placenta. Growing embryo requires nutrients and therefore a connection between mom and fetus requires placenta and umbilical cord. Later in pregnancy, placenta secretes hormones. Umbilical cord contains 3 blood vessels. 2 vessels carry blood from fetus to placenta, these are deoxygenated and contain waste products. 1 vessel carries blood from placenta to fetus, oxygenated with nutrients. Materials from fetus to mom via placenta. Materials from mom to fetus via placenta. Carbon dioxide. Oxygen. Urea. Nutrients, for example, glucose, amino acids. Water. Hormones, for example, HCG. Hormones. Vitamins, minerals. Alcohol, why we don't drink when pregnant. Some viruses, measles, HIV. Note, at no time does the blood of the fetus and the blood of the mother actually mix, all molecular exchanges occur via active/passive transport in placenta. Note, placenta also takes over job of secreting estrogen and progesterone to keep endometrium/blood supply available to fetus. Corpus luteum is now gone. Note, this is the fluid sampled during amniocentesis. Some tissue of developing embryo is used to make amniotic sac. Within the sac is amniotic fluid, the fetus floats in this fluid. Functions of amniotic fluid: providing cushioning in case of blunt force trauma to abdomen. Allows fetus free movement for muscle and skeletal development. Thermal stability. Note, this is the fluid sampled during amniocentesis.